St Mary's the Virgin in Kenilworth was once one of the richest and most powerful abbeys in the country. The great medieval abbey was established in what is now Abbey Fields in the heart of Kenilworth, and it was a large Augustan canon's house. It was founded as a priory by Geoffrey de Clinton in around about 1119 and dedicated, as it said earlier, to St Mary the Virgin. There's an abbey seal and it shows her sitting on the roof of the abbey church with the charter in her hand. The canons were fully ordained priests and they lived in a monastic community. They took vows of poverty, obedience and chastity. And it became one of the richest monasteries, not just in Warwickshire, but in the entire country. And its importance was recognised by the Pope, who raised it to the status of abbey in 1447. Many famous people stayed at Kenilworth Castle nearby, and they would have travelled to the abbey to take mass. It's known John of Gaunt held the castle as his palace, and even though he had a huge palace there at Kenilworth, he actually erected a dance floor in the priory for Christmas in 1379. It's also believed that Chaucer, the author, may have travelled here with his master. It's also known that King Henry V and his knights who fought at Agincourt would have come here to meet the priory historian John Stretch, and he wrote their vivid stories of their French campaigns. So what happened to Kenilworth Abbey? Well, it all goes back to that cuddly character in history, Henry VIII, and the dissolution of the monasteries. I think you can probably guess the rest, can't you? The last abbot was Simon Jakes, and that was in 1538. He was forced to surrender the abbey to King Henry VIII. He received a pension of £100 for his efforts. The buildings were plundered for stone, and their large blocks of red sandstone can be seen all over Kenilworth, often forming walls or the foundations of other houses. The one building that remains intact, research indicates that it may have been the Prior's Hall, but it became a farmer's barn and cattle were kept in it. It did have a new roof, however. Well, I say new, it's Elizabethan to be precise. It now houses the Barn Museum with exhibits conjuring up life as it was when it was the Abbey. It's also the Kenilworth Local History Museum. So there you have it, that's a story of St Mary the Virgin in Kenilworth, or really what's left of St Mary the Virgin in Kenilworth. Now if you want to come and find it for yourself, it's about 150 metres, what's that, 220 yards from Bridge Street, which is just up there, and you walk through the grounds of St Nicholas's Church.